I am Nina Paley, and like my shirt says, I salt my lungs. I nebulize hypertonic saline because I have bronchiectasis, and I'm going to show you how I do it. First thing I do is I take this pot of distilled water, set it here at 2, and that will let it gently heat up while I am nebulizing. I nebulize with this device called an aerobica. It's a flutter device. It, I don't know, helps you breathe better. So I'm just going to put that together. Okay. This here is my AeroEclipse XL nebulizer cup, which is very special because it's breath activated, and all the other nebulizer cups get saline mist all over my stuff. It makes the air purifiers go crazy. It would probably be damaging my electronics. But with this little puppy set this particular way, I can neb right at my computer and not worry about it. And this is my jar of saline vials. You see that? 7% hypertonic saline. That's gonna go into my lungs. Over here is a coffee cup. I'm going to cough into this cup. Yes, here's my nebulizing station, also known as my computer. I'm going to put my coffee cup over here. Here is my compressor. It is on something soft to try to reduce the noise. These things are hella loud. This one's actually new. It's supposedly the quietest one of its class. It's still really loud. Well, connect the tubing to the cup. First thing I'm going to do is just put a blast through the cup just in case some water got stuck in there. So, and that's it. Feel it blow on you. So that will have blown out anything in there. Now I take my saline, twist off the top here. Some always leaks out. Throw that out. Okay. And into the cup it goes. Throw that out. Put on the top. Okay, that's on correctly. This thing is always kept set to the breath activated part so I don't get saline mist all over my equipment here. You can put a mouthpiece directly in this and just suck on this, but I use this aerobica flutter device, which people actually use separately. This is for helping you take nice diaphragmatic breaths. You go. This supposedly improves your breathing, helps clear your airways, all that good stuff. But the main reason I use it is that it reduces drool. It actually collects drool, so I'm not drooling all over myself. All the condensation that comes from this goes right into the aerobica. Turn this loud puppy on. The aerobica forces you to take these really long exhalations. And I don't know about other people, but it really engages my diaphragm. You see if I change this, then there's all this mist coming out. Yes. It gets everywhere. I'm gonna change it back really quickly. All right, and this takes like 25 freaking minutes. Okay, so right? It's boring as heck. Oh, and also, spit into this puppy. Now I'm gonna play lexulous. This will keep me busy forever.
You want me to record all the time?
I play with the level 8 robot. Oh look, there's a saved game. Oh my gosh, I'm probably doing badly if I left the game. Oh yeah, not good. Look at those terrible letters.
I always lose scrabble to you.
Now I'm going to take this out while the thing's still running. And I don't know if you can see with the light. You can see there's moisture in there. Can you see it backlit?
Yes.
Can you see all the moisture zipping out and dribbling out? You have to do this after you neb. You don't want any moisture in closed areas because then you're inhaling bacteria, which will then colonize your lungs because people with bronchiectasis get colonized by friendly bacteria, and it's terrible. There's more to do. We are not done yet. That was just the nebbing part. Now we go back into the kitchen where that pot of distilled water has been on. Not boiling yet, so but it's warm, so I'm just gonna turn it up while I take care of this stuff. So there are many ways to clean your stuff. I ended up settling on the daily boiling because it's actually the easiest. It seemed like the hardest, but it is easier for me than washing this stuff with Dawn dish detergent and then boiling it once a week. Because even if you don't boil it every day, you still have to boil it once a week. I boil it every day, and I don't have to use any dish soap. I just rinse it. And because it gets sterilized daily, I'm not worried about anything left on the rinsing. It will all get killed. This was a great purchase. I love my little mesh basket. It's just starting to boil. You see that? Oh, I forgot to turn this on. More noise, right? Because no matter what, you don't want your house full of steam, but when you have bronchiectasis, especially, you don't want your house full of steam because that makes mold and that's more stuff to infect your lungs. Okay, this is my brilliant technique. Boom. You see my tongs sitting right here. Just to make sure everybody's in properly. Okay. And yeah, everyone's boiling away. I am going to reduce the heat because it's just excess heat. So now it's at 2.
And how long has
Again.
it boiled?
And it has to boil for 11 minutes. And normally I set a timer on my phone, but that's my phone. That's okay. All right, it is time. Turn off the heat. Another reason I love my mesh thing. It's perfect for that. It goes here. Before too much more steam escapes. Put that on. You can reuse the distilled water. They say up to a week. I sometimes do it more than a week. You can just top it up with more distilled water. And I don't bother putting the lid on. I just little fan icon, and that will dry it for 40 minutes. And then the beautiful cycle begins again.
Tomorrow.
I know. For the rest of my life.